I'm like a young Bill Kazmaier, swollen from the juice, prima bowling in my hemoglobin, chiefing on the spruce, rocking all white silk.
What's going on YouTube? It is Rock Review back with another video, and I am finally doing my spoiler review of Infinity War after my not one, not two, not even 3 times viewing this movie, after 4 times watching this movie, 3 in the theater, 1 on bootleg. And, obviously, like I just said, spoiler, a warning. I wish I was better at editing so I can put, a bunch of, sound horns going off. But I'm hopping right into this hot and fast. I'm going to start off my review of my good things of this movie. It might be the best Marvel movie of all time. And my first thoughts of this movie, the first couple moments is, wow, I've never felt more of a comic book vibe in a movie. Like when you first see Spider-Man, his first appearance, after Iron Man and Doctor Strange start seeing Ebony Maw and the other guy, we all know obviously it's a connected universe, but it's just seeing that everyone, going, oh, what? We see this too. And it just, Spider-Man first going, hey, Mr. Stark, who's this guy? It just felt so oh my God, this is out of a comic book. And I was grinning ear to ear. And it just makes you, so happy that this even happens. When I go to Comic-Cons and I go to midnight premieres and stuff, you really feel the connection of all of us comic book lovers in one place. It's a good feeling, and I'm just happy that these directors and actors respect the characters enough to make you feel so, connected to it. It's a good feeling. So that's one of my favorite things about this movie. Spider-Man scene with him, Rocket and the Winter Soldier towards the end, him picking him up, shooting the gun. That was another, it just felt awesome to see. And just seeing Groot go, I am Groot, and Captain America go, I am Steve Rogers. Little things like that made me just smile no matter what. No matter if I hated the movie or hated the ending or anything. It was awesome to see. What else can I say? It's not really touched upon and it happened so fast, but it's cool seeing Rocket and Groot on Earth, because this is the first time any of our Guardians have actually been on Earth. So that, ending scene, you're it's so much of stuff is happening. No one is even thinking about that, but it's cool to think, oh wow, this is their first time ever, stepping foot on Earth. That's pretty cool. I mean, other good parts about this movie is the whole. I really didn't have a problem until the ending, which I'll get to that in a minute. But everything just clicked. I mean, there's so many characters. And, a lot of people might complain, oh, there wasn't enough time. But dude, there's so many characters. What they did was as good as you're going to get from all those characters. I mean, it's not an Iron Man movie. It's not a Thor movie. It's not a Cap. It's not even an Avenger movie. You guys saw it. It is a Thanos movie. And he was the main character, and he got the most screen time, which he should have. And I don't have a problem with that. Matter of fact, I love Thanos in this movie. He is probably one of the best villains I've ever seen in a movie since Heath Ledger. Josh Brolin did a fantastic job. He respected this role way more than I thought he was. He really embraced it, and you believed his character. And some people even understand it. You see in moments that he's not 100% bad guy when he's giving a Gamora, oh, I thought you were hungry, or the only reason I'm doing this whole thing is I'm gonna kill half the universe anyway. But if I get the gauntlet, I can do it in the cleanest, most humane way. So you see these little aspects of him that you're he's not the biggest dirtbag in the entire universe. So as far as Thanos goes, I know I'm kind of jumping around on this, but I love Thanos. I don't have any problems with him whatsoever. The bad things I thought about this movie is I just feel like Vision and Scarlet Witch's screen time was kind of wasted. And the fact that they kind of get bitched in the beginning of the movie, which I have this problem with Captain America's character, making him a little too OP. If 2 juggernauts in the MCU can't handle 2 members of the Black Order, why would Captain America, Scarlet Witch, and the Falcon be able to take them down so easily? I just have a problem with Captain America being very OP in these movies for no reason. But I mean, it's not that's not my worst problem with the movie. I mean, it just bothered me. They didn't, I feel like they could have done more. But like I said, there's hundreds of, well, not hundreds, but there's a shitload of characters in this movie. What are you gonna do? CGI on Thanos CGI was awesome, but some of the Hulkbuster scenes with Bruce Banner and War Machine, like the CGI looks a little funky still, and I'm like, for a movie this caliber, they should look a little better. Another thing that bothered me is I keep on going the fact that they did the best they could, and that's all you're gonna get. But you didn't see a moment with everyone in one spot together. I know it would have been super impossible. But, in every other movie, you have a slow down scene or a good picture of everyone together. It was kind of this camera was all over the place. There's a million. I would have liked for one moment where you see everyone together in a positive light. Because towards the end, everything kind of just started going downhill. Which, that's how the ending goes. But I would like to see everybody all together. Another major problem I had with this movie is that the Russo brothers lied. They said it's a part 1 or part 2. No. It's a solo movie by itself. No, it is not. And if you believe it is, then I don't know what to tell you. But there's not a chance in hell that these characters are not coming back. Black Panther's coming back. Spider-Man's coming back. Why waste my time and take them away and tell me this is not part 1 of a part 2 movie? That's one of my biggest aggravations. I went in there ready to finally finish 10 years of Marvel movies for them to go, it's actually 11 years. I got to wait a whole year. I wouldn't have had a problem with it if they kept it part 1 of part 2. But don't try to, oh, well, that's how it ended. Thanos won. Yeah, he won, but he's not going to win. We're not stupid, that kind of bothered me. They kind of look at us as oh, they're going to think it's, no, we're not going to think it's that really happened. And the other lie was the trailers were a lie. Hulk wasn't in the movie. Why fake put that in? I just don't like lying to the fans. It's just, it bothers me. And, those are all the bad things I had in the movie. I had some time to sit on it. At first, I was like, that's stupid. They shouldn't have him win. They should have went another way. But I've sat on it, and that is either the best ending of a superhero movie ever, depending on how the Avengers 4 Untitled comes out. And this might be the best ending of a movie ever, or it's going to be the worst. Because if they actually did kill him, with some people, I think there's a snowball's chance in hell that they did kill him. But if they did kill him, I'd be pissed. I think a lot of you guys would be too. But like I said, I've had some time to sit on it, and I was like, wow, that was so brave of them to make that step and to really shock us. Because everyone's guess was wrong about this movie. I don't care. I don't know. I don't think anyone, any YouTuber, anyone has guessed that ending. I was dumbfounded. It took me, I went home and for the next 24 hours, I sat down and I seriously thought about this movie. And I talked to everyone else, and I'm surprised on how many people were not even huge comic book people that were actually emotionally affected by this film. That's how Marvel has had something special here for a long time, is that they did this ending and it hurt people. I've never seen a movie affect so many people on an actual feeling level. It just kind of showed me how many people love these characters and respect them, and it just feels good that that they had the ability to pick the right actors and directors to really, like I said, to do it justice. And it's just a good feeling to know that these movies have affected so many people and brings joy to so many people. But just to wrap this up, because I'm going to be doing more. This is just my review, my personal review. I'm going to do a couple discussions with some other people. But I love this movie, and at first I wasn't 100% sure if I was in love with it. But I've sat on it, I mulled over it, and this was amazing. bravo to them because they did the unthinkable and they shocked us. After 10 years of movies, they're still pulling surprises on us, and I can't believe it. Go see it if you haven't seen it. I've seen it 4 times. I still can't get enough. I can't wait for the DVD to come out with the deleted scenes and all that stuff. Like I said, I'm going to come back with a couple discussion videos with my friends, podcast style. Hopefully you guys like it and enjoy it, My 30 followers out there, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for listening. I'm going to try to make some more videos. I know I've been slowing down, but thank you again, guys, for listening. This is Rock Review. We're out.